It's a tank full of big walleye mamas here at Pleasant Mountain Fish Hatchery. They'll help create a generation of fish that will go all over the state. Hatchery manager Walt Yetter takes us through the process.
So these are coming right out of the lake.
Right out of Wallenpaupack, yep.
It does all start out on Lake Wallenpaupack. When the lake temperature approaches 45 degrees, the Fish and Boat Commission workers know the walleye are ready to spawn. So even on cold March days, they are out in the water, netting a bunch to recreate nature back in the hatchery.
Some of these bigger fish have probably been at the hatchery every year for the past 20 years.
You think you end up getting the same
Oh yeah,
ones?
definitely, yep.
The next steps force what happens naturally in the lake. The mama walleye actually takes a dip in a bucket of anesthetic, then gets dried off. If you are squeamish at all, you may want to look away from what's coming next. Yep, close your eyes right now. It's time to push out those eggs. A lot of them.
So it just takes a little bit of pressure. If the female is ripe, what we call it, that means she's ready to give us eggs. So
And those are all the eggs?
Those are all eggs, yep.
How many eggs?
Should be, I would say that size fish should be right around 90 to 100,000 eggs.
Wow.
Then it's time to get the male walleyes. Of course, they have a role here too, but we're going to stop it right here. You get the idea. We'll move along to the high-tech tool used to mix it all together. A turkey feather.
Yep, has to be a turkey feather. Goose doesn't work. So it's just a way to stir everything up, but yet you want something gentle that's not going to break the eggs, because the eggs are really fragile.
When he pours out the water, you can really see those little individual eggs.
You can put some on your finger if you want for a reference, if you want to touch them. So that's probably 100 eggs right there.
100 eggs right on my fingertip.
We just happened to be here the first day the walleye were ready to spawn this season. Those eggs then go in incubators, waiting to hatch, a whole process that drastically increases the survival rate of the eggs compared to the lake.
This whole room will be full here in 3 to 4 weeks. We'll have about 20 million eggs in here.
20 million eggs.
Yeah.
And that'll turn into how many?
We'll get about 1 million fish here.
Next week, we'll look more at the history and variety of the Pleasant Mountain Fish Hatchery. Jon Meyer, Newswatch 16, Wayne County.